woman is with him, and he is talking to her. Arthur is climbing the ladder again. This is hard work for him. He is tired. Now he is sitting at the top of the ladder. The book in his hand is interesting, so he is reading it.
Ah, Mary, that's good. You're getting those new books ready.
Yes, that's right, and Arthur's putting them on the shelves.
Show me some of them, please.
Here you are, Mr. Steele.
Thank you. Ah, A New History of Middleford by Thomas Skinner. Very interesting. Ah, here's a good book for Arthur. King Arthur by Richard Watkins.
They're sending us another box of books tomorrow.
Oh, are they? That's good. By the way, Arthur's very quiet, isn't he? Where is he?
Up the ladder behind one of those shelves.
Oh, he's working, you see. That's a nice change.
Yes.
Arthur? What are you doing? He isn't answering me. Are you sure he's there? He isn't across the road in the sunny snack bar, is he? He isn't there drinking a cup of coffee.
Oh, no, Mr. Steele.
Well, I'm going to see him. Mary, come here.
Coming, Mr. Steele.
Look at him. He's sitting at the top of that ladder. He's got a book in his hand, and he's reading it. Arthur, what are you doing? Is that book interesting? Oh! Silence in the library, Arthur.
Chapter 7. Arthur is late for work. Arthur's bedroom is between Mrs. Harrison's bedroom and the bathroom. These 3 rooms are upstairs. The kitchen, the sitting room, and the dining room are downstairs. It is 8:30 on Monday morning, and Mrs. Harrison is downstairs. She is standing in front of the stove, and she is making breakfast. Arthur isn't downstairs. He is asleep in bed. It is now 8:45, and Mrs. Harrison is going upstairs. Arthur is late, and Mrs. Harrison must wake him up.
Can you hear me, Arthur? You must get up.
She is calling to him. Arthur is lazy. He cannot get up in the morning. He has an alarm clock, but he cannot hear it. It is now 9 o'clock. Arthur is getting out of bed. He is wearing his pajamas. He is looking for his socks, but he cannot find them.
I must find them.
He is thinking.
Where are they? They aren't under the bed or the chair.
Where are the socks? Now it's 9:05. Arthur is downstairs. He cannot drink his tea. It is too hot. He cannot have breakfast. He is very late. He must go to work immediately. It is now 9:15. Arthur is standing at the bus stop. He is waiting for the bus. He cannot see the bus because he is reading the newspaper. Oh dear, the bus is not stopping. There isn't another bus until 9:30. Arthur must walk. He must walk quickly. He must 20 to 10. Arthur is looking through the library window. Mary is there. He can see her through the window, but he cannot see Mr. Steele. That is good. Mr. Steele must not see him at this time.
Gosh, Arthur, you are late.
What's the time then?
It's nearly 10 to 10.
My God, is it really? Mr. Steele, is he in?
Yes, he's in his office. Arthur, you aren't wearing a tie.
Oh,
You must wear a tie in the library. You can't possibly come to work without one.
yes, you're right, I can't. What can I do? Tell me.
Mr. Steele mustn't see you. He can't see us now. His door's closed and he's talking on the telephone. You must go quickly.
I can't do that.
Yes, you must. You must telephone Mr. Steele and say you've got a headache.
I've got a headache.
Oh, Arthur, you are stupid. Go on now, quickly.
But I haven't got a 5p coin for the telephone. I can't telephone without one.
Oh, Arthur, where's my handbag? Oh dear, I can't find it. Oh, good. Here it is. There you are, Arthur. Now you can telephone. Now go. You mustn't stay here another minute.
Now, what must I do? I must find a telephone box. Good. There's a phone box opposite here, across the road.
But I... Oh...
Hello, Mary. Is Arthur here? Look at the time. It's 10:05. He's an hour late.
No, he isn't here. He is late, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's late every day.
Very late now. Perhaps he's ill.
Then he must telephone. Answer the phone, please, Mary.
Very good, dear. Milford Central Library, can I help you? Oh, hello, Arthur. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it bad? Mr. Steele, Arthur has a headache and he can't come to work.
Give me the phone, Mary. Is that you, Arthur? What? You're at home and you've got a headache. I see. Well, tell me this then. Who can I see in a phone box across the road? Is it your twin brother? Starting now. Starting now. Chapter 8. Stuck on the station. In fact, Arthur has no twin brother, but he has a father and a teenage sister, Jennifer. Arthur's father is a doctor in a village in Berkshire called Applefield. It's a small place with not many people, and it's only a few miles from Reading. Arthur's parents have a small house in the church and the village pub. It's Thursday morning in Middleford, and Arthur's in the kitchen. He isn't late today. He's early. This morning he has time for breakfast. It's only 7:30, and so he can have a lot of things for breakfast. Now Mrs. Harrison's bringing in the post. There aren't many letters this morning. There are only two. One for Mrs. Harrison and one for Arthur. Arthur's letter is from his parents. There's a party at Arthur's parents' house on Saturday. It's Jennifer's birthday, and she's 17. So Arthur must go home for the weekend. Arthur is now taking his wallet out of his pocket. How much money is there in it? There isn't very much. In fact, there's very little. How much is the fare to Applefield?
and this compartment's almost empty. There's only one girl in it.
Excuse me. Is this seat free?
No, I'm afraid not. That's my friend's seat. But there's lots of room here. All these seats are free.
Good. By the way, this is the Reading train, isn't it?
That's right. My friend and I are going there. Oh, here she is.
Mary! What are you doing here?
Oh, hello, Arthur. This is my friend, Sheila. We're going to her aunt in Applefield.
Well, isn't that funny? I'm going there too. My father's the doctor there, actually. My sister's birthday tomorrow.
Good. How many stops are there before Reading? Oh, there aren't many. There are only a few because this is a fast train. But there are a lot of stops on the one from Reading to Applefield. Is there a buffet car on this train, Arthur?
No, there isn't one on this train, unfortunately.
Oh, isn't there? Oh dear, I must have a cup of tea too. Yes, I'm thirsty too. Look, we're stopping. The buffet on the platform. Arthur,
Yes?
we must have some tea.
Oh, must I go? Oh, all right. Sugar?
Not for me, but not for Sheila. Now Arthur is at the buffet on the platform.
3 teas, please. Can you hurry, please?
I've only got one pair of hands.
Oh, God! The train's leaving! And my bag's on the train, my coat's on the train, and my ticket's in my overcoat pocket.
Bring your tea.
Chapter 9. Jennifer's birthday party. Poor Arthur. He had 3 cups of tea, and he doesn't like tea very much. Poor Sheila and Mary. They like tea, and they haven't got any. After a miserable journey, Arthur is now at home in Applefield. It is Saturday evening, and Jennifer is welcoming her guests to her party. Like many young girls today, Jennifer and her friends often wear jeans and sweaters at parties. They don't always wear pretty dresses. People usually listen to records, dance, and of course eat and drink at parties. Arthur's parents, Dr. and Mrs. Newton, are not here this evening. They don't like young people's parties very much, are having dinner with their friends, Mr. and Mrs. Lester. Mr. Lester works for a large engineering firm in London. Now Sheila is coming in, and yes, Mary is with her. Jennifer knows Sheila because she often comes to Applefield. But Mary doesn't know any of the people here except Sheila, and of course Arthur. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello, Bob. Nice to see you. Is that the news? What is it?
Well, open it and see. Happy birthday, Jennifer.
Oh, look, it's a necklace. That's very kind of you, Bob. Do you know my brother Arthur?
Hello, Arthur. What do you do?
I work in a library in Middleford.
Have you got a flat there?
No, I live in Diggs. I don't like it very much. My landlady, Mrs. Harrison, cooks awful meals. I only eat good food here. My mother's a good cook. What do you do?
I'm a student. I'm at Reading University.
Oh,
Sheila. She's got your bag and your overcoat.
Oh, thank goodness. That's nice of you, Sheila.
Where's my cup of tea, Arthur?
No, I don't want to hear the words cup of tea again.
Poor Arthur. I am sorry.
Your aunt and uncle live in Applefield, do they? What's their name?
It's Dawson.
I think I know them. Does your uncle play cricket for the local team?
Yes, that's right.
I sometimes see him in the summer. Plays quite well.
Oh.
Telephone!
Coming. Applefield 5234. Yes. No, he's out. What? Oh dear, he's at Mr. and Mrs. Lester's. Yes, I've got the number here. It's Applefield 3972. Arthur, come here. There's an accident up the road. They must have a doctor.
Chapter 10. A road accident.
Is in the dining room at the Lesters. Mrs. Newton is with him. They are having coffee after an excellent meal. Now the telephone is ringing, and Mr. Lester is getting up from the table. He's going to answer it. Dr. Newton is just going to have another cup of coffee, but Mr. Lester is saying,
Sorry for you, Jack. It's the police. There's an accident at the crossroads near the school.
Now Dr. Newton is standing by his car to take his black bag out. He must check the contents, because he must have a number of things like bandages, dressings, syringes, and various medicines. Now Dr. Newton is going back into the house. He's going to telephone Arthur, because he wants something from the surgery. He's going to ask Arthur to bring some penicillin to the scene of the accident.
You see anything? Is it a bad accident? Somebody's standing in front of me. I can't see anything.
Man in the car. There's nobody with him.
Stand back, everybody, please. There's nothing to see.
Me, I'm Dr.
Oh, it's you, Dr. Newton. Sorry. There's a young man. He's unconscious. The ambulance is going to be here soon. It's coming from Reddit.
Somebody's going to the car now. It's Dr. Newton.
Oh, is my son Arthur here?
Well, I don't think so.
Will bring something for me from the surgery in a minute or two.
Are you going to take him out of the car now, Doctor?
No, I'm going to examine him first. Can you hold this torch for me?
Oh. Now do go home, all of you, please. Haven't you got anywhere to go?
Now, can you shine the torch on my watch, please? I'm going to take his pulse. Yes. Now, can somebody give me my...
Here you are, Doctor.
Now, I'm just going to check for any fractures. Yes. His legs are okay. Ah. 2 of his ribs are fractured.
Is he going to be all right?
Yes, I think so. It's nothing serious. He must spend some time in hospital, of course. Oh, there you are, Arthur. Have you got everything? Yes. Here it is. Well, give it to me then. Don't just stand there. Good Lord. I know that car.
What?
I know that car. And I know the driver.
Well, he isn't anybody from the village.
Sunday morning in Applefield. Arthur has seen the car and the driver, and he has recognized both of them. Who has Arthur recognized? Yes, you are right. It's Bruce Fanshawe, the Casanova of Middleford. Dr. Newton has examined his patient. And now he is in the ambulance on his way to Applefield Hospital. He's going to stay there for a few days. A breakdown lorry has arrived from the local garage and is going to take Bruce's car away. The policeman has written down Bruce's name and address, and he has looked at his driving license and insurance certificate. Dr. Newton and Arthur have driven back home now. The party has finished. Jennifer has said goodbye to her guests, and all of them have gone home. Mrs. Newton has just arrived home, and she is going upstairs to bed. Jennifer is still up. She's taking all the dirty glasses and plates into the kitchen, and she's going to do the washing up in a minute. Now it's 11 o'clock on Sunday morning. All the Newtons have got up and have had their breakfast. Arthur has just telephoned Mary and Sheila and told them about Bruce. Dr. and Mrs. Newton have both gone to church. Neither Arthur nor Jennifer has gone, because Jennifer is cleaning the house, and Arthur is too lazy. He has not even had a shave. He has asked both Mary and Sheila to meet him in the Applefield Arms, the village pub, at 12 o'clock.
Oh, Arthur, look at the time. It's 20 to 12 and you haven't had a shave. Been in that armchair all the morning reading the news of the world, and I've done all the cleaning, and I've done all the vegetables, meat into the oven, and I've had a bath. Come on, get ready to meet Sheila and Mary in a quarter of an hour.
Oh, shut up, Jennifer. Reading the paper. It only takes me a couple of minutes to get ready. Ah, here, I say. What are you doing with that paper? Give it back.
You can read it after lunch. Now hurry up. Don't you want to see Mary? Oh, he's gone up to the bathroom at last. Oh, hello, Jennifer. Hello, Arthur. Thanks for the lovely party. Oh, I say, it's bad news about Bruce. Mary's gone to the hospital, so she's going to be a bit late. Late too, thanks to Arthur.
Oh.
Now the seats are free and neither of us can sit down.
My seat?
No, sit down, Sheila. Arthur!
What?
Neither Sheila nor I have got a drink. Are we going to stand here all day without one?
A lot of people at the bar. Can we wait a minute?
No, we can't. All that work in the house has made me thirsty.
Right, I'm going.
Arthur, come back.
What is it now?
You haven't asked either of us.
Oh, dear, I'm sorry. What do you want to drink?
Oh, just a sweet sherry for me, please. Have a tomato juice.
That's a sweet sherry, a tomato juice, and a half of bitter for me. Oh, dear. I say, Jennifer.
Well?
Can you lend me a couple of pounds?
Chapter 12. In Trouble with Mr. Steele.
Monday morning. Arthur and Mary have already gone back to Middleford. Sheila hasn't returned yet. She is still in Applefield with her aunt. She's going to go back to Middleford in a couple of days. Bruce, of course, is still in hospital. Mary and Arthur are once again in the library. It's 10 o'clock. Arthur has been there since 9:10. He still can't get there at 9 o'clock. Mary has been at the library since 5 to 9. She has been there for over an hour. She is always early for work. Mr. Steele has not yet come to work. He's the boss, so he sometimes comes late, but he often stays late. Sometimes he is still there at 7 or 8 in the evening. Arthur has a lot of work on his desk. He must send some postcards to the readers. They have ordered some special books, and these books have already come into the library. He has already sent a few of the postcards, but there are still a lot on his desk. He hasn't sent any for several days. Now Mr. Steele has just come in. He hasn't gone into his office yet. He's still standing near the door.
Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Arthur. Have you had a good weekend?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Steele.
Have there been any telephone messages for me yet?
No, there haven't been any calls.
Now, what have you done this morning, Mary?
Well, I've already taken the old magazines away from the reference section, but I haven't put the new ones out yet.
Good. Now, Arthur, how long have you been here? Have you been here since 9 o'clock?
Steele, I've been here since 9. Well, perhaps 5 past.
Have you done this morning? Have you finished those postcards yet?
I haven't finished all of them yet. I've still got 2 or 3 of them to do.
You've still got all those in your desk over there. Them yet?
You mean these? Well, I haven't had time.
For a week? Or nearly a week?
I've had them since last Wednesday, actually.
Well, it's nearly a week. Come into my office for a minute. No, wait a moment. Somebody's coming.
Has my copy of A History of Knitting come in yet? I waited 6 weeks for it.
Well, just a minute, madam. Well, yes, as a matter of fact, it's been here for over a fortnight.
Well, you haven't sent me a postcard. You usually do.
Martha, come into my office at once.
Starting out, ooh, starting out, starting out.
Chapter 13. A summer's evening in June.
Last weekend in Applefield, Arthur was broke. It was the end of the month. But on the last Thursday of each month, Arthur gets his pay. And today is Thursday, the 27th of June. It's payday, and Arthur's happy. The weather's fine and warm, and Mr. Steele is going to start his holiday on Monday, the 1st of July. He's going to be away until the 15th of July.